Have you ever dreamt of stepping off the beaten path and exploring destinations most travelers have never even heard of? Places that hold the kind of magic only whispered about by the few who ventured there? Welcome to our journey through some of the most intriguing hidden tourist gems around the world. From remote islands shrouded in pristine beauty to isolated mountain towns with centuries-old traditions, these aren't your typical vacation spots. They're secret escapes that promise to captivate, inspire, and possibly redefine your travel bucket list. Before we dive into these awe-inspiring hideaways, remember to subscribe if you love discovering fresh travel inspiration. Join our global community of adventurers as we uncover new, thrilling content every week. Let's get ready to expand our horizons and, who knows, you might just find the perfect destination for your next grand expedition. So, sit back, relax, and let's set off on a remarkable tour of the world's best-kept travel secrets, guaranteed to take you far away from the usual tourist traffic. Buckle up, and let's begin our journey. Number 1. The Faroe Islands, Denmark. Tucked between Norway and Iceland, the Faroe Islands form a breathtaking archipelago of steep cliffs, windswept plains, and impossibly green valleys. While Iceland often steals the show in northern travel guides, the Faroe Islands remain a more serene alternative, offering the same rugged landscapes, minus the tourist rush. Picture dramatic waterfalls like the iconic Mulafossur, plummeting straight into the ocean against a backdrop of remote villages with sod-roofed homes. Even the weather adds to the mystique, with rolling fog and sudden clearings that reveal majestic sea stacks. This place is perfect for anyone craving raw, unspoiled nature and wanting to slow down. You can hike along coastal cliffs or boat to smaller neighboring islands and catch a glimpse of adorable puffins along the way. Make sure to try Faroese specialties like fermented lamb or locally caught fish if you're feeling adventurous. Number 2. Chefchaouen, Morocco. Tucked high up in Morocco's Rif Mountains, Chefchaouen is known as the Blue Pearl. Step into this labyrinth of sapphire-hued walls, doors, and streets, and you'll feel as though you've wandered into a dream. Legend says the town was painted blue to symbolize the sky and heaven, a calming influence and a spiritual reminder. Whether or not you buy into the myth, the city's aesthetics are undeniably hypnotic. Despite its Instagram fame, Chefchaouen remains surprisingly tranquil compared to hotspots like Marrakesh. Wander through narrow alleyways lined with locally made rugs, leather goods, and colorful pottery. Don't miss the Plaza Uta El Hammam, where you can sip traditional mint tea and watch everyday life unfold. For nature lovers, the surrounding mountains offer excellent hiking, and waterfalls like Ras El Ma provide a refreshing oasis after a day under the Moroccan sun. Number 3. The Azores, Portugal. Far out in the middle of the Atlantic, the Azores archipelago boasts lush landscapes, crater lakes, and hot springs that rival any tropical paradise. Thanks to volcanic origins, each island has unique geological features. Think geothermal pools perfect for soaking, dramatic coastlines perfect for whale watching, and vibrant crater lakes that look straight out of a fantasy novel. The island of São Miguel is particularly famous for the ethereal Sete Cidades, 2 connected lakes, one blue and one green, reflecting the sky and foliage. But don't stop there. For a real taste of local culture, hop among islands to experience each one's distinct traditions, from the bold bull running of Terceira to the wine culture in Pico. With temperate climate year-round, the Azores make for an ideal escape whenever you're ready for an outdoor adventure. If you're into eco-friendly travel, these islands are a dream come true. Sustainable hotels and farm-to-table cuisine are the norm here. Number 4. Svaneti Region, Georgia. Nestled high in the Caucasus Mountains, Svaneti is Georgia's remote treasure. Medieval stone towers, originally built for defense against invaders, dot the rugged landscape, blending perfectly with the rustic charm of local villages. Communities like Mestia and Ushguli are incredibly welcoming, offering a glimpse into a way of life relatively untouched by modern hustle. In Ushguli, one of Europe's highest continuously inhabited settlements, you'll feel as though you've traveled back in time. Snow-capped peaks dominate the horizon, while ancient watchtowers stand as a silent testimony to centuries of history. Hiking and horseback riding are favorite pastimes, and each turn reveals new panoramas that rival the most dramatic alpine postcards. Try the region's hearty cuisine, like khachapuri, cheese-filled bread, or freshly gathered mountain herbs, for a truly immersive experience. If you're seeking natural beauty plus cultural authenticity, Svaneti is a must-visit. Number 5. Tōhoku Region, Japan. When travelers think of Japan, Tokyo, Kyoto, or Osaka usually top the itinerary. But head north to the Tōhoku region, and you'll discover an entirely different side of the country. one that is steeped in rural traditions and jaw-dropping natural beauty. Picture quiet, hot spring villages tucked among forested mountains, mesmerizing lakes blanketed in mist, and centuries-old temples perched on cliffs. Seasonal delights abound here. In spring, cherry blossoms bloom in wide-open countryside settings without the capital city crowds. Autumn transforms the region into a tapestry of crimson and gold foliage. One must-visit spot is Yamadera Temple, reached by climbing over 1,000 stone steps leading to stunning mountaintop views. Then there are hidden onsens, natural hot springs, where you can soak outdoors under the stars. The hospitality is warm, the pace of life is slower, and each local festival bursts with color and tradition. Tōhoku showcases Japan's quieter yet equally enchanting side. If you're enjoying this whirlwind tour of lesser-known yet awe-inspiring destinations, don't forget to tap that like button or share it with a friend who's always seeking off-the-beaten-path adventures. Let's keep exploring. Number 6. Mostar, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Mostar is a city that marries centuries of cultural influences, framed by the iconic Starry Most Bridge. Often overlooked in favor of bigger European hubs, this small Balkan city immerses you in a tapestry of Ottoman, Mediterranean, and Slavic heritage all at once. The arched limestone bridge that connects the two halves of the city is both an architectural gem and a symbol of resilience. Stroll through the cobblestone streets of the old bazaar, where you can haggle for handmade copper crafts and taste some of the most delicious Balkan cuisines, cevapi, burek, and sweet baklava. Don't skip the view from the Koski Mehmed Pasha Mosque, especially around sunset. If you visit in summer, you might even catch the famous bridge divers plunging into the Neretva River below, a local tradition that demonstrates both skill and courage. Number 7. Salento, Colombia. In Colombia's lush coffee region, Salento feels like stepping into a postcard. Surrounded by rolling hills of coffee plantations and dotted with vibrantly painted colonial buildings, this small town charms visitors with its laid-back vibe. Here, life moves at a slower pace. Locals sip fresh coffee in open-air cafes while watching the world go by. One of the biggest draws is the nearby Cocora Valley, home to towering wax palms that can reach staggering heights, creating a surreal Jurassic-like landscape. Adventurers can hike through the misty valleys, ride horseback along narrow mountain trails, or simply bask in the cool mountain breeze. Coffee enthusiasts will find numerous local fincas, farms, offering tours, an excellent opportunity to learn how your morning cup of java goes from bean to brew. Salento is an idyllic base for soaking in the natural beauty, culture, and flavors of Colombia's coffee heartland. Number 8. Socotra, Yemen. Socotra, an island in the Arabian Sea, often gets labeled as the most alien place on Earth, and for good reason. Its remote location and unique climate have birthed flora and fauna found nowhere else, like the eye-catching dragon's blood tree with its umbrella-like top and red sap. Hiking through Socotra's surreal landscapes can feel like you've landed on another planet. Because of limited infrastructure, tourism here is still minimal, adding to the island's mystique. You'll find powdery white beaches without the crowds, towering dunes that shift in the wind, and hidden freshwater pools at the base of sheer limestone cliffs. For those who do manage to visit, Socotra offers a glimpse of a raw and untouched natural environment that's growing rarer every day. It's a trek to get there, but the otherworldly experience is well worth the journey for the adventurous traveler. Number 9. Matera, Italy. Italy might be synonymous with Rome, Venice, and Florence, but Matera is the country's lesser-known gem. Built into the rugged hills of Basilicata, the city's ancient cave dwellings, known as sassi, have been inhabited for thousands of years. Winding stone paths lead you through a maze of grottos, churches, and modern restaurants cleverly integrated into the old structures. Despite its historic significance, Matera only recently started gaining recognition after being featured in films. By day, you can explore cathedrals carved into rock and quiet alleyways that echo with centuries of heritage. At night, the city takes on an almost ethereal glow, lit by warm lanterns reflecting off the stone facades. Don't forget to sample local bread, renowned across Italy for its unique flavor and texture. A visit here is a step back in time, yet remains comfortably close to modern Italian lifestyle. Number 10. Ha Giang Loop, Vietnam. Skip the crowded highways leading to Sapa or Ha Long Bay, and head north to the Ha Giang province, where dramatic limestone mountains and rice terraces define the landscape. The Ha Giang Loop is a multi-day motorbike route that reveals awe-inspiring passes, misty river valleys, and remote ethnic minority villages untouched by mass tourism. One highlight is the Ma Pai Leng Pass, dubbed one of Vietnam's most breathtaking roads, where towering cliffs meet the emerald green Nokwe River below. Along the route, you'll have the chance to interact with local communities such as the Hmong, Tay, and Dao, each with its own rich tapestry of customs, clothing, and cuisine. Stay in homestays for a genuine cultural experience. Think home-cooked meals and heartwarming hospitality. Whether you're into motorbike adventures or scenic drives, Ha Giang offers an authentic and visually stunning experience that will forever alter how you see northern Vietnam. And there you have it, our lineup of hidden tourist gems that prove the world is brimming with surprises beyond the typical bucket list destinations. Whether you're intrigued by the volcanic splendor of the Azores, mesmerized by the serene mountain towers of Svaneti, or enchanted by the blue-toned labyrinth of Chefchaouen, these off-the-radar locales offer up experiences that go far beyond ordinary sightseeing. In these places, cultural authenticity and natural grandeur converge to create memories you'll cherish for a lifetime. Remember, travel isn't just about the pictures you snap. It's about immersing yourself in new worlds, forging friendships with locals, and letting each adventure change your perspective. So, if you're brave enough to venture beyond the well-trodden path, give these hidden gems a spot on your itinerary. You might just discover your new favorite place on Earth. If you loved this exploration of lesser-known destinations, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and stay tuned for more exhilarating journeys. And until next time, keep chasing those horizons.